Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Asian Psycho, aka Sniper98. So, welcome to another very late edition of Moyle's Log for Genshin Impact. So, let's get right into it. Was there even a character I rolled for last month? Who's our latest character? Ayato? Ayato was like a month ago at this point, right? Because as you all know, 2.7 is delayed. For reasons I don't need to get into here. By this point, you guys probably already know why the game has been delayed this much. So yeah, I'll leave that to you. If you don't know, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But, you can always go ahead and figure out. Google is your best friend. Anyways, as a result, there's not really much to talk about. At least not that I can think of. Really, I think the biggest change, would be to my Ningguang. Because after, actually, two characters, I think. Two characters, right. Aloy. First of all, let's talk about her. So, her stats look a little different from what they looked like last time. 61 crit rate, 126 crit damage, 45% recharge. I don't know what her stats were like before. But I think they were slightly, I think her crit stats now are a little bit more, I guess, quote, balanced. Because everyone says you should have a 1 to 2 ratio with your crit rate, crit damage. So I spent some time getting this a little bit more equal, or a little bit more even, while trying to maintain as much energy recharge as I could. And in addition, I swapped out her, she was using Rust before, but now she's using, my spare ammo spell that I got at some point, I forget when. So yeah. Overall, she should be doing more damage now. And so on and so forth. Still working on her talents, though. Yeah. What does she need? Freedom, that's Monday and Thursday, so... And obviously Sunday. So I'll probably get her second skill, or her skill, elemental skill, to level 9. Let me check how many weekly talents I have for her. Assuming I didn't already use it for somebody else. Yeah, I already used it for somebody else. So. Or maybe I already used it on her. Yeah, I think that's what that might be the case. I think I used this week's weekly materials for Aloy, but I got her ult to level 9 because going from levels 8 to 10 each level it takes 2 weekly materials. So. And imagine being lucky enough to get 3. So, there you go. Yeah. Because I changed her artifacts, I guess I should go over them really quickly. I have her using 2-piece Noblesse, 2-piece Blizzard, because I'm using her more as an ult bot, so that she can spam her ult as much as possible. I don't think her cryo damage, I don't think her cup changed. I think this is the same one as before, I think. But because this is her off piece, I could, if I was interested in getting her, giving her a few more stats, because obviously this is not the best cup that she could have gotten. I believe I have a few cryo damage cups left here. Well, they're not very good. So yeah, never mind. Scratch that. I don't have any more. I could give her this one actually, but that would mean losing out on some energy recharge, and I kind of like Aloy having, what was it? How much energy recharge should she have again? Like 45? Yeah, so I like her having that. That, and this has slightly worse crit damage. So yeah, that would kind of, let's see, if I were to switch off to this, she would have 64 to 121. It's actually not that bad. And she would get a little bit more damage too because this cup has a little chunk of attack percent. But I think I'll prefer this one for now just because of the energy recharge. Anyways, so yeah, her cup shouldn't have changed. This was an old attack percent Blizzard piece that I think someone else used to have. I think at first my Rosaria had this, and it got tossed around a few times until finally it's here now in Aloy's hands. So this is an old cup, mainly because because for some reason attack percent inset attack percent pieces, timepieces specifically, are really fucking hard to get for some reason. At least with good stats, so. Then again, you could say that about any other, any other good, particular category of piece. So, I guess I don't know what kind of argument I'm trying to make there. This one, I made this piece for her. So this is a new piece, Noblesse Feather. This one rolled a lot into crit damage and a little bit into energy recharge. Not a lot of crit rate, but, it turns out to be okay. So, and finally her flower. I believe this is an old flower that I made a long time ago. But I gave her this one because it has both energy recharge and crit rate. Decent bit of crit rate, so. A good piece to round out her gear and her stat line. And finally, her crown, crit rate main stat, good decent chunk of crit damage, also a little bit of energy recharge. Again, not the best because it rolled twice into fucking flat HP. Would have really liked if it rolled into, ideally more crit damage or at the very least attack percent or energy recharge. But no, it had to go into HP. It had to go into flat HP. But anyways, I am curious if there are any more crit rate crowns that I have in set. No? Okay. Fuck you too. So yeah, that's my alloy now. She is quite strong. So yeah, kind of proud of what I've got going on for her. Just a matter of time before I get her talents to max level as well. And now that we have the delay in 2.7, that means that obviously we're not really going to get more new events that'll give us crowns. Because if that were the case, then I would concentrate on getting Shenhe's first talent, her normal attacks, to max level as well. But because that's not the case, I have a few weeks worth of time to devote their weekly materials to her instead. Get her to 999 at least. So yeah, there's Alloy. So after I was done tinkering around with Alloy's gear, move on to Ningguang. So now her stat line looks something like this. So a lot more balanced than what it used to look like last time. Because I think for the past year and a half, my Ningguang's had to work with only 50% crit rate and only 99% crit damage or some shit like that. Excuse me, sorry about that. Sorry for the sniffles. And the stuffy nose. I just woke up, as you could probably tell. But I've been giving her. I've been doing my best to give her better gear. So at least her crit line, her crit stats look a lot better. 62 or 63 crit rate and 122 crit damage, but at the cost of her energy recharge, naturally. She used to have 50% energy recharge, but now I had to dock it down to 33%. It's still decent enough, and especially in realistic abyss rotations, this should still be good enough. But at the same time, she's getting more damage out of it too, which is good. Unfortunately, her gear, or I guess fortunately for me, her gear is not yet complete. As you can see, she's missing a set piece, or she's missing a 2-piece set here. She's working on. I still plan on giving her, or having her work with 2-piece Gladiator and 2-piece Archaic Petra, because I think that is her best generalist set. So right now, I'm spending all my spare available resin on the Archaic Petra domain, kind of a rare domain to be farming nowadays, admittedly. But that is what I am going for. Again, excuse me. So yeah, right now her Gladiator piece is really good. Her flower here is an almost perfect, well, I say almost perfect, but it missed 2 rolls. Because we all know fucking Elemental Mastery is useless on Geo characters for the most part. But yeah, I had a roll into Elemental Mastery and 1 roll into Flat Attack. So, amazingly, this could have been better. But this basically triple max rolled into crit damage, which is pretty fucking amazing. This is my second piece ever that has plus 30% crit damage. The other one being, I think, Yoimiya's Pyro Flower. Or Crimson Witch Flower, which has 35% crit damage. So, yeah. Glad that my Ningguang has this piece. It's a really good one. Kind of hard to believe that this could have been better somehow. And then this is her cup geo damage bonus with double crit. Again, this could have been better. I think it only had 1 roll into flat HP, but everything else went to crit rate and crit damage. I want to say this started as a 3-line. Yeah. because double roll into crit rate, one roll into crit damage, the additional roll into elemental mastery, and then one final roll into flat HP. But hey, I'll fucking take it. So better than most geo damage bonus cups I ever get. So yeah, this one's firmly in my Ningguang's hands. I do want to keep this one as her off piece because this is just a really good off piece set for her. Off piece for her. Crit rate, crit damage. One roll into elemental mastery, but that's fine. Rest into energy recharge. So gives her a lot of stats that my Ningguang needs. So, and this is her feather. Unfortunately, lots of one or two rolls into defense percent, double crit rate, no rolls into crit rate, and like one or two rolls into like attack percent. Probably like one roll. Let's see. I do have options for let's see here. I do have options for obviously Archaic Petra feathers here. And I think I have some spares down here. Well, I say quote spares, but I don't know how well these are gonna roll. We'll see though. Maybe I could roll this one, see how well this one turns out. Because crit rate and energy recharge. Like if this rolled crit damage and didn't roll anything at the flat defense, then this would be an amazing piece. But what are the chances of that, right? So yeah, currently, ideally, I am looking for a solid attack percent Archaic Petra timepiece. Excuse me. Unfortunately, all the ones that I've gotten, I've tried rolling, but they all didn't, roll very well. So I'm still looking for them, basically. It's either that, or I look for a really good crit rate inset Archaic Petra, crit rate piece, main stat, which I don't have. I think I used to have a couple, but obviously they all roll like shit. So that's why you don't see them anymore. So yeah, it's either that, or I somehow get an inset geo damage bonus. Archaic Petra piece, which I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't. So good luck with that one, I guess. Technically, I could try rolling into rolling some of these other Gladiator geo damage bonus main stat pieces or main stat cups. See how well they roll. Because technically, this could be better. Yeah. Because it has two rolls that I didn't want. If this were like energy recharge actually down here, this would be amazing actually. But it rolled out of the mastery, so fuck me, I guess. So yeah, like I said, I'm spending all my resin these days on Archaic Petra domain, trying to chase after the one final piece the one last good piece that I need. Either a good attack percent timepiece or an inset crit rate mask or crown rather. With good substats. So, I'll let you guys know what my progress is next month. Other than that, I don't know. I don't know who else I've been tinkering with. Trying to go down the line here. I guess I could go over Traveler? Kind of. Because lately I've been finding myself using Traveler a lot more often, surprisingly enough. So for example, my Nemo Traveler looks like this: 73 crit rate, 182, 183 crit damage, 138 energy recharge. Working with her own primordial jade cutter because we all know this weapon is broken as fuck. And she's not even working with the complete two-piece double two-piece artifact set. She just has a two-piece Viridescent, and that's really about it. So yeah, I just gave her these pieces just because I was in the mood to use a Nemo Traveler for some reason. So yeah, I'll probably after I'm done with Ningguang, I'll probably go back and focus on Travelers artifacts. Is either that, or I work on Xinyan, actually. I've been eyeing Xinyan because I'm interested to see how well she works as a physical DPS. Which the answer is probably not very, but I'm still interested nonetheless. So yeah, probably give her a try too. But I'll probably work on a Nemo Traveler first, at least give her a good second Gladiator piece, which probably shouldn't be that hard considering I've just been dumping all my my really shitty 5-star artifacts into the artifact recycler, or whatever the hell the crafting table artifact loot box thingy is called in this game. Let's see here. A Nemo damage bonus. I got a couple. So yeah, probably go for 2-piece Viridescent, 2-piece Gladiator, or something like that. Actually, didn't they say fucking 4-piece Viridescent is best for is mostly the best for most what is it? Viridescent characters in the first place? Whatever. That doesn't really matter. That doesn't really matter shit when my crit rate is like this. And also, I think specifically for a Nemo Traveler, in her case, or in his case, if you're playing Ether, going full Elemental Mastery or going full crit stats is actually more or less the same thing, or you get more or less the same performance, which way you go for. So I guess along that logic, since obviously I'm going for a crit build, I'll probably just give her another Gladiator set, so, or another Gladiator piece somewhere. Most likely it's gonna be most likely it's gonna be her cup, because finding an actual good attack percent timepieces for some reason very difficult. I have still yet to roll this one. This might have some promise considering it's double crit, but we'll see. Same thing with this one, but you know what you know what to expect at this point. So, anyways, some map updates. I think I don't know if I've shown you guys from last month, but in case I haven't, my underground chasm is now 100%. I'm sure there's like a couple of chests I missed here or there, but for the most part, I've gotten the entire map unlocked and more or less the entire map explored. Really enjoyed underground chasm. I like how creepy it is. I have to hand it to Mihoyo for making the last two maps, or the last two region expansions, Enkonomiya and Chasm, like really unsettling and really creepy. I think they did a really good job on that. So yeah, enjoy the atmospheres, enjoy the ambiances of these two maps. And now I am actually going back and trying to go through and complete Enkonomiya too. So yeah, as you can see, last time I was stuck at only like 59%. Now I've made a little bit of progress to 72%. So amazing progress. But yeah, after going through the chasm, going through Enkonomiya, I'll admit, is actually a lot more annoying. I don't know why. That's just how I feel. Enkonomiya is a little bit more of an annoying region to go around exploring in, as opposed to like something like Chasm, which you think it'd be the other way around just because of the Chasm's sheer verticality, but no, it was actually quite simple going through the Chasm, all the Chasm stuff. But Enkonomiya, it's got some complexity to it, that's for sure. So, anyways, that's it for the map. I think that's really about it for the stuff that I wanted to share. I guess I can, last thing I can show you is, my Ayato is now Friendship 10, amazingly, because our Serenity pot hasn't been open for the past, 3 or 4 weeks. So, even without the Serenity pot's, passive friendship gain thing, or whatever it's called, he's at Friendship 10 now, so. That means that my entire roster is now at Friendship 10. So that's cool. I've also been passively preparing for Yellen and Cookie on the side. As you can see, I already have all the gems for Yellen, because Yellen's going to come out first. I'll probably work on getting Cookie's materials later. I think I should have enough gems to get Cookie, or I should have enough Electro gems to get ready for Cookie, to get her instantly to level 90. So that shouldn't be a problem. I have too many fucking spare, elemental gems anyway, so in case I ever run out, I can always just convert the other ones. That being said, though, I do need to get started on farming these runic fangs. I think when Mihoyo finally gives us the preview stream, I think that'll be the point when I'll take a couple of days and just dump resin on the Chasm Serpent boss to farm up the runic fangs. That and whatever Cookie's elite boss material is, that too. That I've got elegance books ready for. I believe Yellen takes some elegance books. I'm pretty sure anyway. And Cookie needs what? Elegance? Elegance? Yeah, she needs elegance. Pretty sure. So yeah, I actually think I need to farm a few more elegance books for Cookie specifically if I want to get to levels 999 when she comes out. So we'll be working on that. That I need to farm hella spectral mats. This is nowhere near enough for this to be enough for Cookie, because I think Cookie takes spectral mats for both her ascension and her talent level. So that's gonna be a bitch and a half to try to grind for. But in any case, I think that's about it. I can't really think of anything else I need to talk about. So, anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys haven't watched my my how to play every character in Genshin Impact video, then I highly suggest you go check it out. I'll probably leave like an end video annotation or marker so you guys can go check it out yourselves easily. But yeah, that'll be it for me. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one. Peace.